Hey, where you been? I've been looking for you guys. You know what today is? Happy New Year. Or, as the Chinese would say, Gung Hei Fat Choi. That's Chinese for Happy New Year. So, today is the Chinese New Year, sometimes known as Lunar New Year, sometimes called the Spring Festival. So, I got a couple things for you really quick. Number one, in a few days, you're going to be getting some stickers like this. So this is a custom-made sticker. It's made just for you guys. All right? It says Chinese New Year on it. This is the year of the snake. We'll get into that in a minute, but there's a nice little symbol of the snake. And there's Chinese calligraphy. That actually is Chinese for snake. And what we have in the middle is a yin-yang symbol. All right? So, one other thing, I don't have this for you, but you can check with your parents. Next time your parents eat some Chinese food or take you to a Chinese restaurant, they're going to give you something that looks like this, and that is a Chinese fortune cookie. And the cool thing about this is, if you open this up, inside, by the way, these cookies are actually pretty good to eat. But inside each cookie, hang on, is a fortune. So my fortune is, doors will be opening for you in many areas of your life. That's good. Doors opening for me. That's a good thing. All right, so I talked about today, it's Chinese New Year. So if we were red today, we're celebrating the Chinese New Year. It's a 15-day celebration. It's a big celebration. 1 out of every 3 people, so if you look around at your friends, 1 out of every 3 of you would be celebrating this around the whole world. It's a huge, huge celebration, largest celebration in the world, okay? Another cool thing is if you check out the Chinese zodiac calendar, there are 12 animals on the zodiac calendar, and each year has a certain animal, and each animal stands for something. And so we are going into the year of the snake. All right, so your teachers can read to you what the snake is all about. And most of you watching me are probably either a rooster or a dog. And we're going to share with you what a rooster and a dog is also, because it talks a little bit about your personality and how you get along with other people. I'm going to let your teachers take care of that. The other thing that I want to show you today, though, is Tai Chi. Tai Chi is very closely associated with the Chinese culture, right? And so I'm going to do just a little bit of demonstration of Tai Chi, and then we're going to play some Tai Chi together with one another. So Tai Chi is thousands of years old. It is primarily a martial art, but it's known as an internal martial art, meaning that is more internal than external. So we can use it to get ourselves healthier, or we can use it to improve our health. Okay? So, how about if we get together and we have you stand up and give yourselves a little bit of room, and we can do some Tai Chi together. Does that sound like fun? Awesome. So, while you're getting ready, did you know why the cookie couldn't make it today? He felt crummy. There you go. There's a dad joke for you. All right. So, everybody stand up if you want to. Give yourself enough room, so if you hold out your arms, you're not going to hit anybody, okay? So give yourself enough room this way and this way, all right? So we're going to learn a couple Tai Chi moves, all right? So the first one I'm going to demonstrate to you is called Dancing with Rainbows. So let me show you what this one looks like, and then we'll work on it together, all right? So, Dancing with Rainbows, this one is called. It's a beautiful move. I love this move. This is one of my favorite moves. Dancing with Rainbows. All right, so let's get started. We're standing in the Wuji position, feet shoulder hip distance apart, nice gentle bend in our knees, head lifted by the silk thread. So as we do Dancing with Rainbows, I'm going to mirror what you're doing, all right? So you're going to shift all your weight to the right. Right hand over the top of the head, not touching the head, over the top of the head, and then you turn and hold out your left hand. And then you shift all of your weight to the left, left hand over the top of the head, and you pivot and look to the right. Weight shifts to the right, right hand over the top of the head, pivot and look left. Weight shifts to the left, left hand over the top of the head, pivot and look to the right. We're going to do that one more time. Weight shifts to the right, pivot, look left. As we do Tai Chi, it's very slow. Weight shifts to the left, left hand over the top of the head, pivot, look right, and then we come back to center. Come back to this position. It's known as hands, and relax the hands down. Beautiful. That's our first move. Second move, we're going to do Wild Goose Flies. All right, the Wild Goose Flies. So again, you're standing in the Wuji position. Make sure you have enough room. Keeping the knees bent, head lifted by the silk thread. So as we do Wild Goose Flies, we lower down, hands in front of us, and then we raise up, come up on our toes and bring the hands up over the head. And then you lower slowly, lower your hands and heels down, and you sink down, squatting down, hands in front of us, and then the hands come up over the head as you come up on the toes, and then you sink the hands and the heels down. This is called the Wild Goose Flies. One more time, I'm sinking down, I'm bringing the hands up over the head, up on the toes, and then I sink the heels and the hands down. Our next move is called Turn and Gaze at the Moon, or you'll hear some people call it the Wise Owl Gazes Backwards. It's interesting, they make all these names of the Tai Chi moves. They see things around them in nature, and they make a move regarding what's ever happening in nature. So this is called Turn and Gaze at the Moon. So I'm going to turn around, and I'm going to look up behind me, and then I'm going to turn around in the other direction, and I'm looking up behind me. Or Wise Owl Gazes Backwards. So from prayer hand position, I look up and over my left shoulder, and then I come back to center. And then I look up and over my right shoulder. We're going nice and slow, and come back to center. Part of Tai Chi is doing it very slow. Look up and over the left shoulder, and come back to center, and look up and over the right shoulder, and back to center. One more time, look up and over the left shoulder, and back to center, and look up and over the right shoulder, and back to center. Beautiful. All right, I think we have time for one more move, all right? So we're going to do one called the Golden Rooster Stands on One Leg. So be careful with this one. If you need your teacher to get you a chair to hold on to, or if you need to hold on to a table or something like that, please do that. I want everyone to be safe, no falling over, okay? So, Golden Rooster stands on one leg. Weight's going to shift to the right, keeping a bend in the right knee, pushing down on the right hand, lifting the left hand and the left leg in front of me. Golden Rooster stands on one leg. Then setting the left foot down, shifting the weight to the left, pushing down on the left hand, lifting the right leg, right arm. Golden Rooster stands on one leg. Let's do that again. Weight shifts to the right, bend in the right knee, pushing down on the right hand, lifting the left hand, left leg. Golden Rooster stands on one leg. Putting the left foot down, shifting weight left, lifting the right leg, right arm. Golden Rooster stands on one leg. and come back to center. Hey, that's fun. Let's do it one more time. Weight shifts to the right, pushing down on the right hand, lifting the left leg, left arm. Golden rooster stands on one leg, and then shifting the weight to the left. Be careful, keeping the left knee bent, lifting the right leg, right arm. Golden rooster stands on one leg, and coming back to center. That's about all the time we have. So we're going to do a traditional Chinese bow, which will round it out for us. So take your right hand and make it into a fist. Taking your left hand, you're going to bring your fingers together and then tuck in the thumb. The fist stands for power. The fingers together stand for friendship, and the thumb stands for being humble. Fist into the palm. Nice job. Gung Hei Fat Choi. Enjoy your Chinese New Year. You guys take care. Thank you.